I thought to myself, this would be the perfect Kickstarter to pursuing anything to help me just make the world a better place.
So I'm an intern at SLI now, and it's just been an incredible first few months.
Well, every day we're working outside. We're building with mud, straw, with natural materials that are non-toxic, that are organic, that are livable, like human scale stuff.
I am exposed to concepts that are coming from people from different generations. So I'm learning from my elders. I'm learning from what they've experienced. I'm not like starting fresh.
Coming here, I gotta say, there's a noticeable difference in culture and mentality. The people here are more aware of the environment. They're more aware of the impact your actions have on the future. And coming here, it's almost impossible not to learn.
I feel really grateful that I'm able to come into contact with all the kids that come here. So I'm learning, and then I'm able to share my knowledge. Having fun with kids, showing them that they can be creative, they can be listened to, giving them some good wisdom, and then seeing where they want to take it, because I think that we can learn a lot from them.
I came here just wanting to learn about solar energy. It's one of my passions.
PV installation is definitely my biggest priority at the moment, and if you look around, the whole everything we need to know is here.
What percentage of the site's electricity are met by the solar generators?
Over 100%.
Over 100%.
It sounds weird, but I think that the people who create solar energy companies and the people that kind of hop on board for solar in the future will be as influential as people like Carnegie and other industrialists in the past.
We're creating a lot of our own demise and creating a lot of problems for ourselves. How are we going to power our cities? How are we going to feed all the people? How are we going to take care of the natural world? And that's what I'm here to learn.
Welcome to the organic gardens here at Real Goods, the Solar Living Institute. So the gardens are kind of the educational gardens for the community, as well as providing food for all the interns for the summer and winter. So yeah, we've been working with the interns, kind of planting, getting all the beds ready for the year, for the summer. We're doing drip irrigation right now. We're growing some good tomatoes, potatoes, onions, and garlic were planted over the winter. Those are getting ready to harvest right now. We are certified organic. CCOF certified us.
I see people have aha moments all the time, and I feel like that's just reassurance that I'm in the right path, because I'm seeing people have these beautiful realizations about how they can make the world a better place, and I'm just lucky to be around that, and I feel like I'm having those almost daily, and it's a good thing.
All right, come on through the intern village. Check out where all the interns live for the summer. So we're entering into the village space here. We have the top bunkhouse here, which is one of the many natural building demonstrations we have on site. Little bunkhouse, so we have like 3 spots for 3 interns here. This is kind of tucked into the shade a little bit, so it's nice and cool all day. It's a cool hanging spot. Then you come down here and you're looking at the above shot of our shower house, which is one of the larger natural building structures on site, all earth bags and cobbed in. So it's a suite, has an indoor and outdoor shower, and we should take a closer look at that.
And what are these? These are yurts?
These are some yurts here. This is a series of yurts. We have the library here. This is where me and Robin stay, and then this is our communal yurt here. But first let me give you a quick tour of the shower house, because I think that's one of the coolest spots of the village here. You can see some cool natural building designs into the side, like a little eel or stuff in here. Come around, check out the tiling and mosaic in the outdoor shower. Pretty sweet spot. They use all the old recycled bottles and old tiles for this is the coolest spot here. So this shower house is actually large enough to fit all the interns, and in a time of drought, we're all advised to shower together to conserve on water. Pretty cool spot in here. At least enough for 2 people in there.
I'm sure you've gotten everyone in there.
Yeah, definitely. So over here to the right we have our small kitchen garden, intern kitchen garden. This is just some of the produce that we want to keep here close to home, so we don't have to walk all the way out to the organic garden, and it's kind of tough to go out there if you just want to make something for your salad.
And what are some of these mountains in the background?
Oh yeah, so over the background here you're looking at Duncan's Peak. That is actually where John Schaeffer, the founder of Real Goods and the Solar Living Institute, resides. He's got a nice 350-acre piece property up there, nice vineyard, and so yeah, this is a nice peak to look at every morning when you wake up. Coming further into the village here, we have some more of our natural building demonstration. We have our Cobb Bench and Cobb Evan area. This is one of the favorite party spots for the interns to come and hang out after a long day. We have wood-fired pizzas and our campfire, set up some music, and all hang out. So this is a really fun spot.
It was important to me that everything we did here was something that people could relate to, that they could take home with them. I really didn't want people to walk away from here and say, well, that's really cool. If you got more money than brains, you could do that too. That was the opposite message. You know, the message was, it doesn't take much money at all to just think in the right direction.
The idea is they come inside and they discover, without hitting them over the head with environmentalism, this is the way to live. This is a very subtle way to live that they take with them, and hence the turn inspiration to action. If you've been here, you've experienced it.
You don't have to spend a fortune to build sustainably. High efficiency and passive strategies typically save money. 80% of 2014, all new generation installed in this country was renewable energy. There is no reason anymore to build a coal-fired plant. The economics for that are a disaster.
You've got the storage thing happening, Elon Musk talking about the Powerwall battery, which to me is a little offensive because we've been selling Powerwall batteries for 35 years, and all of a sudden it's a big deal because Elon Musk said it.
So we're seeing financiers realizing the path is renewable energy. And just because it's cheaper. The rest of it, the reason we need to do it because of climate change, isn't the driver here, really. It's a policy driver, but it's not the economic driver that's really making utilities and generation facilities invest in these other technologies. Coal is toast, and natural gas is really, really close to about the same cost. And when we start looking at the whole cradle to grave picture and the amount of natural gas that's actually leaked before it ever gets to a house, environmental damage of that is astronomical, and we're starting to see people account for that, looking at all these external charges and expenses. The healthcare cost of burning fossil fuels is astronomical.
We want to put in a museum, a cannabis solar museum, which will show, like from the year 1975 when all the landers came to Mendocino County, it was really the off-grid pot growers who spurned the whole PV industry. The only people that could afford the $100 watt panels, people growing pot in the hills. They got the PV industry started. Executives from Arco Solar would come up here to see what was going on. And by the same token, it was the PV users that kept the cannabis market running because they could only grow cannabis if they had off-grid homesteads where they could survive while they were growing their pot. So you have a coevolution happening synergistically over the years from 1975 to present. And it's obviously a controversial subject, but the medicinal aspects of marijuana, of CBD cannabis, are such that I think we really want to promote them and how they have grown over the years along with the PV industry. Hence, we want to put this museum up here for cannabis and solar and the dispensary to serve the medical needs of the people in the community.
What do you say to all the people behind the computer trying to experience sustainability through the screen versus actually touching it and experience it?
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work too well. Scratch and sniff on a computer screen doesn't work.
Take a road trip to Northern California and come experience it.
Yeah.
And after this, hopefully I want to go on to do organic farming and natural building. I don't want to be stuck behind a desk watching this all happen.
It's just everything that goes on here just feels good.
Sparked up the idea how I want to be a part of a bigger impact to actually keep the world a better place.
You just learn every day, and that passion that you come with gets highlighted. It doesn't get suppressed at all. It's an ecotopia, truly.